Within documentaries, there are various styles or modes that determine the type of documentary they come under. And I'm not talking about music documentaries or scientific documentaries. There are five modes, and they are poetic mode, exploratory mode, participatory mode, observational mode, reflexive mode, and performative mode. The trace of different documentaries was discovered by the American documentary theorist Bill Bill Nichols, who then made a scheme of six different modes, and that's what they are. Um, and I'll briefly just review them and briefly put it to what they are. So poetic mode is about arranging footage in order to evoke an audience association through tone, rhythm, or spital juxtapositions. Um, Episodatory mode is where there's a narrator over the documentary constructing specific arguments or point of views where the footage is matching the proof of what they're saying. Um, Participatory mode is where the subjects are invited to participate with the filmmaker, and this is usually done by interviews. The observational mode is about observing the truth by letting the camera capture its subject uninterrupted. Reflexive mode is not about the relationship with the filmmaker and the subject, but the filmmaker and the audience, and by showing the filmmaker, behind the curtain, it will change the core and the view of the documentary. Performative mode is essentially a subgenre of reflexive mode. They emphasize the truth as relative, favouring a personal takeover the objective lens. Um, so for my documentary, after looking at these, I'm hoping for a more prominent observational mode documentary. I want this so the interviews can tell their story by themselves and view in the relation of JR and profanity music. Also, by this it means that the audience won't have the interviewee interrupting the information that they're being received and potentially twisting the view. But yeah, so I think that observational modes would work really well because then you don't get the interruption, which is a main cause of annoyance, I feel. However, I do, in fact, want a small element of participatory mode, so it'll cause more of a personal touch towards it, but also give the impression to the audience that there'll be challenging questions throughout the interviews, and it'll gain an interest and controversial answer about profanity, but also about jail within and out of music. So I think those two would be pretty good to use. Well, not to use, but to essentially root down my documentary and how I present and produce it.